Hello, it's Anna coming to you from my home office here in Canberra, Australia. Let me just adjust the camera. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Anna and I help women break through their fears and their doubts of not feeling good enough to manifest their dreams and their desires. Now, I was listening to, as I do all the time, whenever I go on long drives, I was listening to an audio book. Can you hear the music in the background, by the way? It's really soft and gentle. Sometimes when you do a live, Facebook used to do that. If you do a live and there's some other music in the background, they won't let you post it. So I'm testing this. But anyway, so I was listening to an audio book on my long drive this morning, and I was listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural, and I just love listening to him. Anyway, he was sharing something that's really important and really vital. Hi, Keen. How are you? So let me know where you're tuning in from. If it's live, say live. If it's replay, let me know replay. And yeah, where are you tuning in from? Because I'm connected to people all around the world, and so it's always exciting to see where people are coming in from. So I was listening to the audiobook this morning, and Dr. Joe was talking about the heart. Now, as we're all aware, he was saying that before the turn of the century, there was no heart disease. Heart disease was something that was really, I don't even know if people knew what it was, because we were living in a different time then. It seems that we're so much more stressed these days, we're in so much more anxiety, and people are just really living in fight or flight mode rather than in conscious awareness mode. So he was talking about, the importance of understanding. Hey Adam, welcome to the call. So he was talking about the importance of understanding the intelligence of the heart. Now, hey Adam, good to see you. So the heart is not just simply another organ that functions in the body. Yes, it gives us life. Yes, every organ is really important. Hey Rada, welcome to the call. So every organ is really important, but the heart is much more than an organ. Yes, it gives us life, but it is an electromagnetic field. It is the source of our life. Now, when you're living in fight or flight mode and you're in stress all the time, you have high anxiety, you are living out of heart coherence. Now, Dr. Joe focuses a lot about, hi Leanne, Dr. Joe focuses a lot about heart coherence. Now, what is heart coherence? Heart coherence is when you have heart coherence, I've written this down so I don't mess it up, but heart coherence is when the heart, mind, and emotions are working together harmoniously. Now, the heart has intelligence, and I was just listening to some information about that from the Heart Math Institute, whose whole focus is on tapping into the heart intelligence and changing our lives via the awareness of our heart center and our heart space. Hi, Angela. So he was saying that, stress and anxiety are getting out of hand. Now, I know personally for myself as well, working and building a business and doing all of these things, there is stress in our lives. We all have stress in our lives, but it's how we handle it that is important. Now, heart attacks and heart disease, as I was saying, are the leading cause, or heart disease is now the leading cause of death around the world. And why is that? Because we're losing touch with ourselves. We're losing touch with the intelligence of our heart center. Now, in the book by Dr. Joe, Becoming Supernatural, he was talking about how heart transplant patients actually, and I've heard of this before as well, heart transplant patients assume or take on the energy of the patient of the previous person who had that heart. Now, isn't that amazing? He was talking about stories of how someone had a heart transplant and they started developing the habits, the emotions, the food cravings, etc. of the person who had that heart before. Now, this stuff is amazing. If you want to take control of your life, if you want to take control of your well-being, your emotional state, this is where we need to to put our attention into our heart center, to make sure that our heart is coherent, because the heart actually sends more emotional, what did it say? The heart sends more information to the nervous system, to the brain, than the other way around. That's how important it is. Just think about that for a moment. This is your source of life. This is your source of calm, your source of peace, your source of spiritual connection, your source of emotional intelligence. Hi, Lourdes. And everything. It's all from the heart center. Now, most of us live in the state in our minds. We live in our senses. We don't stop and get into our heart, in our heart space, in our heart center. So how do we do that? How do we get into our heart center? Now, you focus all of your attention. It's like a rosebud. I have a visual of when I do a meditation. The heart is a rosebud, and when it's closed, and when you're in fight or flight mode, the heart center is closed. Now, when you focus on your heart, you put all of your awareness and your attention on your heart center. You then allow it to expand. You allow it to open like a rose. Now, when you do that, an electromagnetic field resonates from you. You open your heart to information. You open your heart to joy, to bliss, and to coherence, which I was saying earlier. So how do you do that? So you focus all of your attention on your heart. Now, you can do this multiple times a day. Whenever you remember it, you have to start getting back into heart space. You have to start getting back into heart center, because the heart is who you truly are. Okay? The heart is the source of life. The heart is the source of peace and fulfillment. Now, that's why they talk about love. They talk about love a lot. If once you're connected to your heart center, your heart space, you start to open that, not only just in terms of the organ, but also the chakra, the energy systems around the heart. When you open that, you then have a different perspective on life. You're then open to more, to receiving more in life. You're not as closed off. So what you do is you focus on your heart. You can close your eyes, focus on your heart, and then breathe into your heart. Imagine that your heart is breathing in and out. Focus on the feeling of the heart and feel it expand. It's amazing. You just feel it expand. Okay, especially if you suffer from stress and anxiety, do this as often as you can. It only takes a few moments. Place all of your focus and attention on your heart. Let it expand. You breathe into it. You can close your eyes. You just breathe into the feeling of the heart. Notice the organ. Put all of your focus and your attention and energy into your heart center, into your heart space. Now, heart coherence. So another thing that you can do as well when you're there, when you're focused on your heart, you've breathed in and out, you're feeling more relaxed, you're feeling open, and you're feeling more expansive, then you can think of a positive emotion, something that you remember, a memory of feeling amazing, a memory of love or appreciation. Then that expands it even more. That opens your energy center even more. That creates a much bigger, broader heart coherence. Okay? Now, heart coherence helps calm the mind. It triggers positive hormonal releases. It creates a new energetic field. Because when you open your heart center, you open to the energetic field that's all around you, because everything is energy. When you're in fight or flight mode, you're closing your heart center, you're shrinking your energy field, and you're running on empty. Whereas when your heart is open, you're running on energetic energy. Okay, so that's when people feel more alive, they feel more energetic. Okay, so think about that, focus on that. So it also creates access to intuition, and you get a new sense of clarity when making decisions. So focus on your heart center. It's so important to remember who you truly are. The heart is intelligent. It's not just an organ. It's an intelligent energy center, energy field. And when you tap into that, and this is why there's so much heart disease, there's so much stress, there's so much anxiety, because people are forgetting, they're missing it. They're forgetting to tap into their energy field, into their heart center. try it. I'd love to know if you've got any experiences about that, or if you have a go, try it, and then comment below, tell me how you feel. That's a beautiful thing to do before you go to sleep, or even when you start your day. When you're at work, take a moment, go and just sit in the sun and tap into your heart center. Just breathe into your heart center, feel it, let it expand. Just let it expand, and you will shift your chemistry, you will shift your energy, you will start to activate healing chemicals in your body. You know, you deserve it. You deserve to be functioning on your full natural state of being. And the more you tap into your heart center, the easier that will become. Okay, so focus on your heart center, focus on heart coherence, so that your body, your mind, your heart, and your emotions are working together harmoniously. You reduce stress, you reduce all of the negative emotions, because everything automatically corrects itself when you go from heart center. So let me know how you go with that. I can't wait to hear some testimonials. Post about any experiences that you have with heart center and heart coherence. And if you would like to jump on a call with me, I do free 30-minute manifesting mastery calls to see what's stopping you from getting the things that you desire and what's holding you back. So feel free to message me below, comment interested, or send me a private message, and let's jump on a call and let's get you more moving into heart coherence as well. So I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.